What's up, everyone? It is me, Danny Lightning. Hope you guys and girls are doing awesome today. So one question I get asked constantly is, what should I level up first? Robots or weapons? We're going to get into that today. Plus, we have a nice small giveaway. So we'll get to answering the question first, and then we'll get to the giveaway. I will make a chapter for both parts, and then we'll even go do some gameplay if you want to see it. We'll just go play one game, win or lose, good or bad, one game and one game only. Now, we do have 7 of the brand new void weapons to give out to you guys. Like I said, we'll get to that in a minute. But what's better to level up first, weapons or robots? And this is actually a very complicated and kind of a tricky situation. But honestly, you have to level up both evenly. If you level up the weapons, all of a sudden you've got damage, but your robots are so squishy they just fall over if somebody looks at them. Or if you level up the robots first, you got durable robots that are doing pretty much 0 damage. So if you don't have both, if you're not in the right balance, it's not going to work out. Now, when I was leveling up my hangar, I didn't exactly follow this rule, but the general rule is always keep your weapons 2 levels above your robots. But me personally, I kept my robots and my weapons even. So what I would do is I would come in here and I would level up my robot one. I would level up my light weapon one. I would level up my heavy weapon ones. I would level up my light weapon ones. And now everything's at number 2. So then I would start with the robot again. Robot level 3, weapon level 3, weapon level 3, weapon level 3. Robot level 4, weapon level 4. See, that's how I did it. It's a very time-consuming, tedious process, but I would say save your gold to speed up upgrades, guys and gals. Once you have all 5 hangar slots open, there's not that much you're going to need to do with your gold other than speed up your upgrades. I mean, it really sucks waiting for those upgrades, so I'm going to tell you right now, save your gold for upgrades, guys. It will make life so much better. And if you can, go into the store, find a really cheap gold deal. I mean, that's 23,000 gold for $6. That's not great, but it's not horrible. That's a decent deal, right? $6, 23,000 gold. That's a lot of upgrades, right? So if you can make a small purchase on gold, it will last you months. I mean, unfortunately, bottom line is you have to have the durability and you have to have the firepower. If you don't have both, your hangar is going to suck, guys and gals. I mean, I know it takes forever to level up 5 robots and like 94 weapons to put on those 5 robots, but, if you're a free-to-play player, you gotta have some patience, right? If you're a paid player and you're buying big chunks of silver, big chunks of gold, you can get a hangar maxed out really quickly, but you got to have patience. I was a free-to-play player on this game for several years. It probably took me 2 to 3 years, seriously, to build up a really good hangar. Now, when I first started playing, I was only playing 2, 3, 4 games a day. I'd play 1 or 2 on my lunch break, maybe 1 after work or something like that. So I wasn't playing for 2, 3 hours a day like I am now. I mean, now that my account's earning good damage, I can sometimes get between 1 and 3 million silver per match. And if I play for a couple of hours a day, that adds up, right? If I play for a few hours a day plus purchase the operation passes that give you all the resources and whatnot, and then sell any duplicate weapons I don't need, I mean, I can easily make over 1 billion silver per update, which is about every month and a half or so. I make about 1 billion silver, which is a crazy amount. Of course, as a new player, I wasn't making anywhere close to that. When you have a low-level account, you're not earning as much silver and everything else from the battle, so it does take a while to get things going and start getting the ball rolling. But, after you've been playing for a few or several months, you'll probably start earning more and more and more and more silver and resources and this thing and that thing just from playing the game. And then, you can do pretty well, but you do got to put the time into the game, guys and gals. You do got to put the time into the game. I mean, seriously though, unfortunately, if you're only playing 2 or 3 games a day, it's going to take you forever to get anywhere, right? You got to put the time in. So you got to grind for those resources. You got to spend the time. You got to really enjoy playing the game. I made it into Champion League with a level 8, 9, and 10 Mark 1 hangar, right? I don't think I had anything past level 10 Mark 1 when I made it into Champion League. And I struggled. I struggled big time. And that's when I learned, hey, pick 5 robots, put weapons on them, and only upgrade that hangar. Don't change a thing. And I stuck with those weapons and those 5 robots. And next thing you know, I had a level 6 Mark II hangar in another, I don't know, 2 months. And I was able to actually stay in Champion League and play. One of the biggest mistakes I made as a new player is every time I got a new weapon or a new robot, I tried to upgrade everything. You know, I'd get the new weapon up to like level 10 Mark 1, level 8 Mark 1, then I would get something else. So I would stop upgrading that thing and start. So everything was just partially leveled, right? I never had any weapons past level 10. I never had any robots past level 10. Never had nothing past level 10. And you know what? That held me back for a couple of years until I realized, hey, pick a hangar, fill it up with weapons, stick with it, and just upgrade that until it's into the mid Mark II or high Mark II levels, and then you'll be able to compete. You cannot upgrade everything, guys and girls. You cannot. It's just not possible. But bottom line is, when it comes to leveling up robots or weapons, you got to have the durability, you got to have the firepower, so you want to keep them even as possible, right? Like I said, the general rule is keep your weapons 2 levels above your robots, but I leveled up everything evenly up to about level 10. Once I got everything to level 10, then I took my weapons to 12, then my robots to 12, then I took my weapons to like Mark II level 3, robots Mark II level 3, weapons to Mark II level 6, robots to Mark II level 6, and then I just kind of did whatever from there, but that was my strategy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the giveaway part of this video. So if you are interested in winning some of the void weapons, which are actually really good weapons, this is what you need to do. It's amazing how many people enter these giveaways incorrectly. I guarantee you about 9,000 people will be leaving a comment instead of doing the proper thing, which is filling out the form, which we'll get to in a minute. All right, so when it comes to the giveaway, the first thing you need to know is do not fall for scammers. If somebody takes my logo, impersonates me, and replies to one of your comments on YouTube and says, hey, you want a prize? Send me a bunch of money over here on Telegram or some random website. That is not me. These giveaways are free to enter, and if you are lucky enough to win, you'll never be asked for money for a prize. So do not send anybody money. If somebody asks you for money, that's somebody trying to rip you off and rob you. Do not send them a dime. These giveaways are free to enter. Next up, all giveaway entries are picked randomly, right? So we use a random comment picker tool type of thing to grab the winners. That way, every single person who enters properly, and again, a lot of people don't, the people who don't have 0 chance to win, but anybody who enters properly has the same exact chance of winning. So it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, where you're from, every single person who enters the correct way does have the same chance to win. Remember, only 1 entry per person on this giveaway. So what you have to do is drop down the video's description and find the Google form. There's going to be a link down there. You have to fill out that form, and you can only fill it out once, right? Every week I have a new giveaway, so you can fill out this form 1 time per week. And when I have the big giveaways, those are separate, so you can enter on those too. So 1 entry per giveaway video, right? Every time there's a new giveaway video, you can enter on that 1 time each giveaway video. On these small giveaways, after all the winners are picked, I send them into Pixonic, who makes the game, and Pixonic does send out the prizes. Normally after I send them in, it takes them a week or 2 for them to get the prizes out. So there is that. Unfortunately, it can take them a minute to get the prizes sent, but guys and girls, if you're announced, if we announce you as a winner, I don't know if I said that right, it can take 1 or 2 weeks for the prize to show up after that. And we'll go ahead and post last week's winners on last week's small giveaway. These are the lucky winners right here popping up on the screen. So congratulations to these people. You guys won something awesome. All right, pause that if you need to, because we're moving on. We are moving on. Yeah, we are. Autobots, roll out. Big thank you to Pixonic for arranging these giveaways. Pixonic arranges this. You know, they send out the prizes. If it wasn't for Pixonic, us YouTubers would not be able to do these giveaways. And YouTube has no affiliation responsibility or anything to do with this giveaway. It's all just me and Pixonic doing these giveaways, guys and gals. So YouTube is not responsible or affiliated with these giveaways. Just so you know, there will be a link to the YouTube guidelines. Anybody who, anybody who breaks the YouTube guidelines during these giveaways, or anybody who enters more than once, which are some of my guidelines, will be disqualified, right? There will be a link to the YouTube guidelines in the video's description, along with the sheet you have to fill out. There is a Google form. Again, all you got to do is answer a couple of simple questions. All it wants to know is what's your 6-digit in-game player ID, which is what the prize is sent to. Then we need to know if you're on Android, iOS, PC, whatever it is, we need to know. The prize gets sent to the information that you give us. So if you don't give us the right information, unfortunately, your prize never shows up. So when you give us your 6-digit in-game player ID, make sure you type it in there wrong, because if you give us the wrong ID and the prize gets sent to that ID, your prize will never show up. So do not type it in incorrectly. Double check, triple check, quadruple check. Make sure you gave us the proper ID. Basically, drop down the video's description, scroll down through it a little bit. There's all kinds of stuff in there, including the link to use for like the Warbots web shop, where you can enter my code. So if you do buy something on the Warbots web shop and enter code Danny Lightning, this has nothing to do with the giveaway, right? Nothing at all to do with the giveaway. They're not related. This doesn't give you a better chance. But if you do use my code, I get a small commission when you buy something on the web shop, and I would highly appreciate that very much. So thank you, and let's go and take this hangar into some gameplay, and we're just going to play one game, guys and gals. One game only. Let's go do it to it. I got to find the battle button right there. And we are going to go ahead and play we're going to go ahead and we'll make it interesting. We'll grab a quick match, right? If I get stuck with a game mode that I'm not used to playing or that I'm not set up for, hey, my team might get stomped. I might get stomped. I might stomp some red guys. I might jump on somebody's face. I mean, I don't know. I might. It's a possibility. So we're going to grab our Al Quinn first. This is a really fun little robot. All right, cool. We got a beacon game. That's what I like. I like me some beacon games, guys and gals. What the heck is shooting me in the face already? This is terrible. This is terrible. All right, let's go. We're almost in range. We're a little too far away, but it looks like I think what is that, a Teth? All right, we don't like Teth around here. We're going to try and shoot him from around the corner. That's a little bit scary. Oh, stop lasering me, man. He's too far. What the heck is that? He came out of nowhere. Let's get up in the air before he kills me. Oh, all right, so that didn't work out. That Teth came in here, and he wrecked my robot. Let's see what we can do. He's trying to steal our beacon. Get off of my beacon, sir. All right, this is bad. This is bad. I don't think this is going to go over well. Maybe my team will be lucky and stomp this guy's face in. Hey, we're getting him. Come on. It's time to die, sir. Don't tell me there's another Teth. I think we're fighting these meta dudes, so we're probably going to lose this game. All right, when 2 Teths are in your home base right at the beginning of the game, that doesn't give you confidence that you're going to win. But, you win some, you lose some. That's how the cookie crumbles. All right, let's give that guy a big old crap sandwich. Ba-bam! Holy crap, man, his robot, it was doing acrobatics. Holy crap, it just fell onto the... Ah, crap, there's another Teth. That's not great. I'm not a fan of these things, guys and gals. We are fighting some big meta players, so I think I'm at a disadvantage here for the most part, but we're going to do our best. Maybe these are squishy meta players. I don't know. We're killing them. Good job, teammates. All right, come on. Get him as we float like a feather down to the ground. All right, I got to watch out for that Sam Jock. There we go. We're going to hit that mothership. We got a rampage. Nice. This build's doing good, guys. We got 2 of the healing weapons and a redeemer. I played this bunch on my live stream on Saturday, and it actually did really well. Unfortunately, Sam Jock's getting on my nerves. Get out of here. There's another Teth. All right, hold on. We got to get rid of that guy. Bam. Where'd he go? He's almost... I can't even target him. Come on. He's right there. Jesus, targeting system. What is wrong with you? The guy was directly in front of me, and the targeting system would not target him. It's like it didn't even see him there for some reason. Personally, I'm not a big fan of that, and I didn't like it. Alright, that Sam Jock is getting my nerves. I'm going to come back here. Maybe I'm not. Alright, he deflected me. I've been rejected, guys. I've been rejected. Alright, goodbye, sir. Is that another Teth? I hope not. I definitely hope not. Nope, it's an Ochi Kochi. That's why I was rejected. He rejected me. I was like, hey man, do you want to go hang out? And he said no. And I was sad. He pushed me away. He pushed me all the way across the map. It was a very sad experience. I thought we were going to be friends. He didn't want to be. Well, how about you have a big old crap sandwich instead, sir, for breaking my little heart. Alright, come on. That's a very strong Ochi Kochi. And my team lost, alright? We lost, so, you know. I forgot to move my window down, so, you know, my hit points were covered and all that crap. I apologize. Sometimes I forget to do that, but you know, that's how the cookie crumbles on these games. Sometimes they go good, sometimes they go bad, sometimes they go like that. So 5 million damage, 5 kills, 2 beacons, came in second place. I had way more damage than anybody. Now that guy had 3.8 million damage and 6 kills. Sir, I'm going to say you stole all of my kills, sir. Those were my kills. That guy down here had 1.6 and 4. Those were my kills, sir. That guy had 1 kill. That was mine, sir. You stole it. You stole all of my kills. Those should have all been mine. Nasty, nasty teammates took all of my kills. I wanted them all. I wanted all of them for mine. Haha. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap this video up. So good luck on the giveaway, everybody. If you do enter, I do wish you luck. It's not easy to win these things, unfortunately. There's going to be a lot of people entering to get a couple of prizes, but somebody is going to win, and it could be any one of the people who enter. So get your entries in, find every giveaway you can, and enter those things. But thank you so much for watching. You guys and gals are amazing. If you drop down the video's description, you'll find the entry form. You'll find my affiliate links where you can get some really amazing stuff and some Danny Lightning merch and gear. You'll find some game news, some info down there in the description, the form to fill out to win the sheet, to enter the giveaway, I mean. I don't know what I'm talking about, win the sheet. I suck at speaking. You'll find some other ways to help support the channel, a link to the web shop, and all kinds of good stuff. So check that out. I would appreciate it big time. Your guys' support helps this channel keep running. It really does. So thank you so much. You guys and girls are amazing, and even watching more of our videos helps out big time. So maybe watch one of these videos that are up on the screen there. You can click on one of those things and check them out. I would appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. You guys and girls are amazing. Lightning out. See ya.